Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, happy Sabbath, boys and girls. I heard this story long, long time ago, and I'm going to try to remember all the details for you, okay? But it is about this little boy, and he was born, and his mother loved him, and she cuddled him, and she loved him, and she cuddled him. And as he grew, he began to grow teeth. And oh, how he drooled. And she still loved him, and she cuddled him. And because he was so wet from all the drool, and because she loved him so much, she named him Loving Water. And Loving Water grew up, and he lived where there was tigers, monkeys, bamboo, all these wonderful things. And there was also elephants where he lived. And one day he was playing with his other siblings, and his father came home, and he told the children, do not go over past the bamboo, over the hill, into this grove, because there's this mean elephant, and he does not like children. And he warned them not to go and bother this elephant. And they all said, okay, Father, all except Loving Water. Loving Water said to himself, I'm a big boy, I am. No elephant's going to mess with me. And so when no one was looking, he slipped down the ladder, past the chicken coop, up the hill, past the bamboo grove, up, and he went into the grove where Mr. Elephant was. And sure enough, there was that elephant. And he climbed up into a tree, and he started throwing things at the elephant. Oh, and he was taunting the elephant. Hey, Mr. Elephant, I'm up here. You can't get me. Saying all these horrible things. And finally, Mr. Elephant had it. And he went and he charged the tree. And the tree fell over with Loving Water in it. And he went into the tree. And after that, Elephant thought he was dead, so he left. But poor Loving Water, he woke up, and he's like, oh no, I must have died. But then he's like, dead people don't move their toes, and dead people don't move their fingers. And he opened his eyes, he's like, oh, I'm alive. And he was so thankful. But then he realized he had this huge cut in his side. And so he ran home as fast as he could, and he was like, Mother, Mother, come help me quickly. And Mother was so scared when she saw that cut, and she had one of the children go and run and get Father, because Loving Water was seriously injured. And Father came home, and he saw the cut, and he said, oh, Mother, I know what animal makes cuts like these. And he knew that Loving Water had been disobedient and had gone to mess with the elephant and had not listened to his father. And so his father said, from now on, we're not going to call him Loving Water. We're going to call him Crooked Ears. And from that day forward, he was called Crooked Ears because he did not heed the instructions of his parents. Now, children, do you want to be Crooked Ears or do you want to be Loving Water? Loving Water, right? We want to listen and obey our parents, not just because it's what God tells us to do, the right thing to do, but it's also, God tells us that in commandment number 5 to honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long. And it's for our good, not just for your parents, but also for you. All right, you can go back to your seats, children. Thank you.